Hey, what's up everyone? This video is going to be a little different from the ones I've made in the past. I'm still going to talk about the deal I did and how I did and what technique I used, but I'm going to talk about um, why I did the deal, what led me to looking for this deal and making some extra money. So first off, in December, it was my mom's birthday, and I wanted to give her a couple $100 just to help her out with Christmas. And it would have been really easy for me just to go to the bank, withdraw the money, and give it to her. Um, but whenever I'm gonna spend a couple hundred, I like to make that money first on a side deal. That way, it's not coming, directly from my bank account. So first thing I do is figure out what I want to buy and flip. I was already looking at cameras, trying to buy a better camera for doing vlogging and stuff and making better videos. So I was already doing research, and a good way to do it is just go to Google, type in what are the best vlogging cameras or whatever you're into, and see what pops up. During all the research, I found the Sony RX100 Mark V kept popping up as being one of the best ones, and it's also pretty expensive. But like I've said before, you try and always buy the best of the best. I mean, they hold its value the best. You can always resell it and recoup some of your money. So why not save up and try and get the better item? So right here in the 9 best vlogging cameras of 2018, Sony RX100 Mark V comes up. You can go to the Sony website, check out the camera, and you can see it's going for $1,000, and that's pretty accurate. Amazon's got it right around 1,000 also. But like I said, I never pay retail for anything really. So first thing I do is I go to Craigslist. Right, this is just Orange County right here, but I do look in other counties, LA. I don't go too far, but there's two here. Both of them are $800. At the time when I was looking, I found this one, Sony RX100 Mark V, and this one was $750. So what I did was contacted the guy through email. We were emailing back and forth. My first offer was $400. I normally like to try and cut it in half, but I felt 400 was a pretty good deal and that I'd be able to make some money on it down the road. So I offered him 400. He didn't take it. We kept going back and forth for about a week of just emails. I actually got him down to $500, and this is where I pulled one of my techniques on him, is that I said I'd get the camera, I'd go pick it up, and then I emailed them. Never mind, I changed my mind and I wasn't going to do it. So the next day, he did have his cell phone number on there, so I texted him and said I would do $400. So in his mind, he's already agreed on the 500, and so 400, it's not unrealistic to him. So right away he said no, he wouldn't do it, and I kept talking him down. He went to 450, or no, I stuck with the 400, and I eventually got him down to 420, which in my mind that's a great deal. That's already I'm saving $250 over asking price right here, because it's $750 from new. So by offering him 400, I would have saved $350, but I ended up buying it for the 420. So he did agree on 420. I went, picked it up, and so that is $330 saving from his original $750 asking price. Now that was about a week's worth of work, but maybe I mean, I should say a week's time, but maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes texting them and emailing them. So, you know, it wasn't too hard to get the price down. Um, that's also $580 saving from the $1,000 if I were to pay, or if I would have bought it for brand new. Plus, we're not talking taxes. You don't pay taxes on Craigslist, so right there, $580 saving buying it off this guy. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how do you make money off that? Okay, you got a smoking deal. You save $580 from buying it brand new, but how do you make money? So, best way to sell electronics is through eBay. Right here, these are used cameras, $825, 760, 948, 810 with 12 bids on it, 800. There is a way to go on eBay and look up a product and see what it sold for in the past, and that was going for right around 800 is what this camera is selling for used on eBay. So remember, I paid $420 for it. If I sell it on eBay, most likely I'll get 800, and so right there's my $380 profit from just buying this camera. So not only did I save a ton of money, I'm going to be able to use this camera in the meantime before I decide to sell it. And when I do sell it, I should get around $380 profit. So it's plenty of money to give my mom for birthday present. Also, a little bit more advanced technique is this website here, ShareGrid. This is where you can rent out your camera while you're not using it. So because this is a pretty advanced camera, it's pretty new, this camera that I bought is going for $40 a day. So you can put it up on this website, and people will rent your camera for $40 a day. So while I'm not using it, this camera will be on this website, and I'll be shipping it out to people, and looks like the average that they borrow it for is like a week at a time. So I will be making money off the camera while I own it, and I'll probably end up keeping it until they come up with the Mark 6. Then I'll sell the camera, make some money, and probably buy the next one, and just keep repeating the process. Buy it used and then flip it later on down the road. But that's pretty much it. The camera also came with a case, $35 case that was thrown in, so that just adds to the profit, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's how 20 minutes worth of work, I made $380. I will continue to make money on it when I rent it out, so this thing could pay for itself, in no time while I'm not using it. But yeah, imagine if you did this technique with bigger items. I bought cars, I flipped cars. The most I've ever made on a car flip is $6,000, and that's cash. So yeah, the more money you have to play with, the more money you can make. But definitely you can use this technique on anything. Start off small, and yeah, if you need help or ideas, just go onto Google and type in whatever you're into. Just type in like the best, like what items are the best and the high quality, and try and go to Craigslist and look for those items and see if you can work out a deal. I mean, it doesn't have to be $1,000 cameras or $1,000 bikes. I've pretty much flipped everything and anything. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and if you want me to do more of these videos, if they're helpful for you. Alright, thanks, bye.